Hi, my name is Paula Nickel, and I'm the owner of Performance Physical Therapy. What I'd like to introduce you to today is two techniques that are new to the field of physical therapy. One is called muscle activation technique, and the second is called pain reflex release technique. We have been using these techniques in our clinic for approximately 4 to 5 years with great success in alleviating pain and getting people back to activity. What you'll see next is more information regarding these two techniques.
It's called Primal Reflex Release Technique, PRRT. Quick head-to-toe examination finds the areas of the body which are in pain and targets the cause. Then there's a reflex hammer. This is the key to release tension and reset circuits in the body. Professional motocross rider Nick Chandler had a dislocated shoulder. One trip to Brookside, and Todd relieved the pain enough for Nick to race and finish 10th. And Todd's associate, Sue Moore, worked on skier Lauren Van Engelden. She's had 3 ACL surgeries on her knee. They worked on the muscles around her knee, also her entire body, and Lauren says everything felt better afterward.
Well, from the very first time I came here, my pain level went way down, as I was able to reduce my narcotics usage by at least half, even just that first visit, so it made a huge difference.
Every week when I walk out of here from a session, I feel much better than I walked in.
In December of 2006, I was in a car accident, and I was referred to Performance Physical Therapy, where they performed muscle reactivation therapy for about 2 months for my shoulder and neck injury. And it was a pleasure coming in because I always knew I didn't have to look forward to getting hurt when I got here.
I am convinced that this is doing me a world of good because I have more movement now than I did.
All right, I got on the table. My back and shoulder have been hurting. Todd found those spots in the examination without me telling him. He's a magician. Then he went to work with his hammer. For my shoulder, he actually found tightness in a muscle under my chin, which is connected to the chest, connected to the shoulder. That's what was happening. I felt much better after only about 10 minutes.
When somebody comes into the clinic to get a general read on how their nervous system and therefore their muscular system is working, I'll test a certain muscle. I'll test their gluteus medius just to see how they're doing. And Andrew, hold your leg out. And try it again. Okay, so when he can't hold it out, that's called an inhibition. There's a disconnect with their central nervous system and the muscle spindle, and he can't quite get it hold out. And this causes biomechanical problems and muscle imbalances. Let me check this side. Hold out. And that side he can fire. It works fine. What I'll do next is I'll show you how looking at his reflexes that are causing the joint to be protected affect how the muscle's firing. And so the first technique I'll show you is pain reflex release technique. And I'm gonna down-regulate his startle and his grimace reflex. So eyebrows up, eyes closed. And just by stimulating him, it settles them down. And eyebrows down. And just getting rid of those 2 reflexes, you can come back and see that, hold your leg out, that is really strong. It totally changes how the muscles fire. So an example of muscle activation, we're going to again look at a muscle. I'm going to look at his rectus femoris, hold up. He can't hold it up on the left. He can hold it up on the right. And muscle activation uses a little bit different approach in trying to get the muscle to fire, and it's going to be looped back through the central nervous system, through a muscle spindle. And so I will go up and activate it, and come back and retest it, and it fires very quickly.
I came here and had muscle activation therapy because I had a broken bone in one of my feet last year after a fall, and came again for a pinched nerve in my shoulder and had again muscle reactive therapy, and for my thumb just a few months ago after surgery. And I seem to heal very quickly because of that therapy, much quicker than I can ever remember after I had the conventional type of therapy.
In fact, I called my wife on the cell phone and I said, Cynthia, I'm pain-free for the first time in nearly a year.
From chiropractic to massage, acupuncture, and traditional physical therapy do have their merits. This is the first technique that quickly addresses people's pain and restore their function immediately. So when I hear the traumatic story, I've had pain for 10 years. I've been to the chiropractor, been to the physical therapist, the massage therapist. I've even had repeat patients in the past come back to me for this technique, the ones that I couldn't get better and gotten them better with this new technique.
Oh, I think I had 6 or 7 sessions, and each one got better, and then I was completely healed, and I had a best race ever at Boston this year.